I don't know the last time I made a video, but I have my back wheels off. My third pulley's coming in. Make sure that fits. My wheels are over there. So when that goes on, the pulleys are gonna be swapped. I gotta wait for this one though. It's in like Brampton or something. But I was working on my pedal recently, so I got my pedal. So I got it bolted and yeah. So what I did was I took the metal shroud off that goes across the governor arm-ish. Yeah, I guess so. I took the stock thingy out with the little white hole, and I took it up, put a spring to the bolt, drilled the hole to my governor, my arm thingy, put some tape around this so it was nice and tight. When I put that on there, I bolted it up, made it nice and tight so it won't move, and she's mint. Now I just gotta wait for the pulleys. Alright, so I have my third pulley. It's a 3-inch, was it 5/8 on a splined pulley, but it's a spline shaft, but straight pulley. So, thanks. Okay, so I do have my big pulley now. Let's go right on the front. I think it might be 3D printed. Just I don't know, not very good. But I haven't been being able to film lots, but I've been trying. So we have the pulley, 3-inch to 7.5-inch. We should rip. So I'm gonna put this on, see how much, or see how big of a belt I need. I'm gonna get the belt and we can go rip. Nice. Alright, so we found the problem of what the high idle is. So when you would use the throttle, it moves this, but when you're running, the throttle cable here, it wouldn't go back. I'm assuming there's a little spring on there, and it's not working. Alright, so we have the mower. So I blew the belt when you're riding, so I had to go get another belt. Not to give me an excuse to hook up the big 7.5 or 7.25-inch pulley to the 3-inch. So I'm running a 7.25 to 3-inch ratio with I think it was a 58-inch belt and a 38-inch belt. So now we have to see. Alright, so we're back on to the lawnmower. This is on my phone now. I was on the GoPro earlier with the head mount. It probably didn't have the best angles, but I'm sorry. And it's also not very good quality. It could be, I don't know, actually. But what we're figuring out right now is to take this off here, and we're gonna bring it all the way up. And we're gonna make some custom mounts for these. Yeah. So we're gonna take this off first, then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Alright, so we have the wheels off. We have to take that bracket off. Those 2 large bolts, there's 4 small-ish bolts. And it came right off. She's in it. Now we gotta lower. Alright, so you had the arms, you cut it in half, so you can slide it up even farther. Then we're gonna grab those bolt knuckle things and we're gonna hold them up here. Yeah, let's see how this fits. Okay, so you have our angle iron. We have a couple pieces of angle iron. We gotta weld those. We have that thing on there. Now we just need to mount it nice and strong so she doesn't fall. So I'm gonna weld some angle iron pieces, and then yeah. I haven't made a really video on this for a while. So what we're doing right now, we have that up and done. We have these washers welded onto the shafts, and yes, now we have to weld. I already have. Oh, this one. It was right here. It's welded on there. So that's gonna go on to here. And that's to be mounted to here, and then that's the shaft. And she should be mint. So I guess I could get this mounted up on there, and then I can mount the first tire. Man, he still has to do the second side, so that's kind of bad. Alright, so I have this gotta insert a picture here. So these are nice and mounted up, but the camber is a little bit too strong for racing, so I'm gonna have to cut right there, that weld right off. I'm gonna make it flat and get a bigger piece of iron and weld that back up, and it tires should be actually straight. All right, so this is our parts mower here. So we have the wheels off, the transaxle bolts all off except these two back ones. I'm gonna take this pin out and the supports off, and this axle should drop. All right, so we have this guy, and we got this transmission off. It was a pain in the butt. We had to take the shifter off, the brake off, and we're taking this off now. And yeah, so now we are struggling with this stuck transaxle pulley. We have got hammers. We lit it on fire a little bit. It's still not coming off. I don't know what else to do. So I guess we're gonna keep hammering it until we get it, or something happens. Hopefully not. Alright, so we have this transaxle. The pulley's still on here, but at least we're gonna get it mounted. For now, we're gonna get the mounting points all set up. And yeah, she should be mint. Alright, so after a pretty intense battle of that pulley, we cut it all up. Now she's completely off. I don't know where the rest of the piece went flying somewhere. But she's on here now. I'm not gonna do anything to it, but I'm gonna put the pulley on, and I'm gonna see. I have two pulleys. Hope one of them fits. I'm gonna put it on there, put the bolt back on, and she should be mint. All right, so we have the new pulley on. I'm pretty sure this is a 5/8. This is a 3-inch, and she'll be mint. Now, next thing we gotta do is put it on. All right, YouTube video. I haven't done this in a bit because I've been working at night. So I have the wheels on, like the steering. I have hose washers, just a couple of these things. There's washers in there. She's mint up here. I have the transmission. I just have a couple pieces welded right there. I can't really show you. See right there, and right there, and there. And then I just put that, I cut this fender, cut it down cut it there, push down, weld it, I'm gonna weld some pieces from here to here, hold that down, and then here to here. Should be mint. She's wide. Back out working on this thing, so we have the fender off, the wheels off. So now we're leveling out this, because if you look, it's on, the whole mower's on the angle, and this is actually straight, so we're gonna put some old shims on this one and hope it fits.